Okay. Before you dislike the video, hear me out on what I have to say because I promise it's not what you think. It revolves around a powerful, often misleading word: nostalgia. Fortnite, a game that needs no introduction. Whether you're a seasoned gamer or a casual player, chances are you've played plenty of Fortnite. And if you've clicked on this video, you're probably aware of the big news: the return of Fortnite OG. It's like a reunion. Everyone's dog, mother, and brother are playing it, and I bet many of you are like me and hop back on for the first time in a while to experience some of that good old nostalgia. Let's be honest, it has been fantastic. Old friends that you haven't seen in a while are logging on, the old map is back, and damn if it isn't all incredible. Some of my greatest gaming experiences were inside of Fortnite Season 2 through 5, and this felt like a return to form. It feels like 2018 all over again. And it's not just the few of us that had this experience either. Let's talk numbers. Fortnite was already a massively successful franchise, averaging 800,000 players a day before this update. But this update has seen a monumental surge with the OG season. We're talking record-breaking attendance, catapulting Epic Games to its most successful day in Fortnite history. With numbers like this, influencers, gamers, and fans across the globe are rallying for the OG map to become a permanent fixture. Despite this being the popular opinion, I think it's the wrong one. Stay with me and you will know exactly why it would be best if Fortnite OG didn't stick around. Starting at the beginning in 2017, Epic Games decided to launch a little thing called Fortnite Save the World, and we don't talk about this game much though. But we owe a lot to it. It walked so its successor could run, that game being Fortnite Battle Royale. This Battle Royale released and lit the world on fire. Millions and millions played it. Everyone around you was watching videos on it, practicing editing, and chasing wins. It felt like everyone in the world was aware of Fortnite and how great of a gaming experience it was. Throughout its development, Fortnite changed and evolved, as does every game that wants to stay relevant. Weapon pools were changed, maps were redone, and new mechanics were added. With this constant evolution, Fortnite morphed into a much larger game than anyone would have imagined. But along the way, many fans were lost. The magic simply wasn't there anymore. People moved on with their lives, and Fortnite was a popular game in its own right, but it wasn't hitting nearly the numbers of its heyday. Which brings us to today. Fortnite OG has been out just about 2 weeks and numbers are crazy high. Like, stupid crazy high. Now, I'm not going to make the argument that Fortnite OG's success is due all to nostalgia. It's not. I do believe that the early Fortnite had elements to their gameplay formula such as tighter weapon pools, less dense maps, and a unique simplicity that really worked. But we must acknowledge that a near 600% increase in player count wasn't due to the idea that players would once again be able to run most Fortnite games with all green weapons. We came back to relive those times of our long-forgotten games with friends, whom we rarely see now. We came back because of the emotional simplicity of the time during which we experienced the game. We came back for the memories. And while it can be fun to ruminate on the feelings of nostalgia, we must understand that this doesn't last forever. We are chasing the feelings we had when we played the game all those years ago, and the cold water is that we will never get that exact feeling back. We will never truly be the person we were all those years ago. Eventually, the bait will wear off, and the once magical OG Fortnite will grow stale and tired. Ask yourself, if Fortnite stuck around exactly as it currently is forever, would you keep playing it? My answer is no, and my guess is that many of you would say the same thing if you really were honest. What made it special in the first place is going to be impossible to replicate here in Fortnite OG. Fortnite simply wouldn't be special anymore if this mode stuck around like it is. The game would stagnate from a lack of innovation and fall to the wayside of games that are fresh and evolving. Fortunately, Epic Games is now in a position that they can learn from Fortnite OG. They must find a way to move Fortnite forward while also not leaving the loyal OG player base again. The return to the classic season seemed great on paper. The response has been largely positive too. But I wonder how long this stays true if the season sticks around indefinitely like many are begging. My casual viewers, I believe there is a balance to strike between preserving the Fortnite we revere and the Fortnite of the future. There are plenty of things that Epic Games can learn from this month to strike the perfect balance between old and new Fortnite, proving the best compromise to retain the most player happiness. And this eloquently brings me to the exact solutions I think would be best for Fortnite and its fans. Additionally, I will also give a percentage likelihood to each of these potential futures based on leaks and my own personal bias. The darkest and honestly somewhat plausible would be that this map is never brought back and Fortnite decides that its new player base will be the community of its future. While this sounds less than ideal to most of us, myself included, we must acknowledge that the 800,000 players are not a small amount of the player base, and that Epic Games can't just totally disregard everything that was working for them. In the event that this is true, we must enjoy the remaining 2 weeks we have left, because it may be the last time we ever see the OG map. I give this future a 20% because Epic Games must see that the market for this style of Fortnite is there, and more players means more money for them. I would also personally be disappointed if I never got to play the old seasons again after this. The next plausible solution I see would be to implement a map rotation, similar to games like Apex Legends. Have one day or 1 hour be the new map for Chapter 5, and then the next be the OG map. Doing this would allow the fans of old and new to both have their respective times on the maps that they prefer. A downside to this would be that it could result in player frustration, as they would have to wait to play the map they want, or just hope the next time that they get on, it's the map they want. This style has worked great for Apex Legends, but I'm not convinced it would be the best solution for Fortnite. I see this at roughly 40% likely. Option 3 I see would be to bring back the OG map as a limited time mode. Create a mode inside of the regular game that would be a rare occurrence, and it brings back the old map for a certain amount of time with the old weapon pool, and everything is pretty much the same as Fortnite OG. I envision this working as a regular LTM like Solid Gold or anything else that we've seen in the past from Fortnite limited time events. I think the player base would respond well to this, as it would be more of a surprise when it comes back and could lead to greater player retention overall. This option still isn't truly solving the problem, but it seems likely to happen, so I'm going to give it a 75% likelihood. The real solution would be for Epic Games to combine the limited time mode of bringing back the OG map and also a Chapter 5 that's way more focused on what makes Season OG so good. Learn what makes the OG Fortnite so fun and apply that principle to future maps and seasons, so players don't feel the need to play the old Fortnite. Essentially, create a spiritual successor to Fortnite OG that is so good and so faithful that we don't even feel the need to play the LTM when it comes out. I think taking this approach would be the most enjoyable solutions for players. Take all of the great things about Fortnite OG, such as the smaller weapon pools, maps better for building, less stuff going on, and harder to find shields, and then take this into the future of Fortnite. Don't get me wrong, I love the current state of Fortnite, and I understand why many people want it to stay. I still would hope that Epic Games would bring this map back at least once a year for a few weeks to allow us to relive the moments for just enough time without it getting stale. Adding in personal bias, I put this one at a likelihood of 90% because I truly believe it is the future of Fortnite. Long term, it would be best if they balanced the innovation of new mechanics and faithfulness to the best old mechanics. I think the future of this game would be unreal if they managed to balance this well. Who's to know exactly what Epic Games has planned though? If you think you have an idea that I didn't mention in this video, make sure to comment below. Only time will truly tell what the solution is. But what I do know is that fully embracing Fortnite OG as the permanent game mode might be a disservice to the game's long-term health and evolution. Fortnite must balance innovation and change in its future. By locking into the past, even a past as golden as the OG seasons, we risk losing the very thing that made Fortnite, well, Fortnite. Fatigue for the gamers will come if the map truly stays just as it is. Perhaps some of you are watching even experiencing that right now, and that might be why you clicked on this video. Or maybe you disagree. Either way, comment and let me know what your thoughts on all of this are. Thanks for watching. Keep it casual.